of Kelton Logs. It's another edition for October 26th, 2009. And today, folks, I'm going to be reviewing a book. Not any book, of course. Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham, a real personal favorite of mine. And I wanted to share it with you in case there are any viewers out there that don't know Dr. Seuss. To my surprise, and much to my chagrin, rather, Hamza, the vampire, did not know who Dr. Seuss is. And that's what happens when you live in caves in Pakistan. Oh, that was insensitive. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and review this book by Dr. Seuss, Green Eggs and Ham. As we open up, you can first see the amazing illustrations by Dr. Seuss, where the character Sam I Am, is carrying a platter of green eggs and ham. Just like that. And here you go. Sam I Am, once again, is pursuing Funky Guy in the Hat. Now, Funky Guy in the Hat doesn't have a name, so I just called him Funky Guy in the Hat. But he truly is you and me, viewers. He represents us and our own identity. And Sam I Am, throughout the entire book, after introducing himself to Funky Guy in the Hat, is constantly trying to get Funky Guy in the Hat to try these green eggs and ham, because he's telling him, you're gonna love the green eggs and ham! You're gonna totally love the green eggs and ham! And Sam is like, oh no, I'm not. Let me be, and it goes on rhyming and rhyming. But that's what's great about Dr. Seuss, that Dr. Seuss, he rhymes with reason. And he poses to us a very important question. Do you like green eggs and ham? See, that's the point. What Dr. Seuss is talking about is not baloney. He's talking about something very, very important. The underlying message and the underlying theme of this book, Green Eggs and Ham, is that we need to open our hearts to what's different than us. We need to open our hearts to something that may not be like us, and give away preconceived notions of what is right or wrong, and just sit down and try some green eggs and ham, folks. Just because the color is different, just because it might act different than you, might sound different than you, doesn't mean you have to stay away from it. Instead, learn to embrace it, because that's what spices up life. As they used to say at James Logan High School, diversity is our strength and unity is our goal. And Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham really encompasses that very message. But we have some more for you about Dr. Seuss. Now, in Kelton Logs, we like to present people with information they might not have known in the mainstream. And so we're going to stick with Dr. Seuss, and we're going to show you some of his illustrations during World War II, when he was a propaganda cartoonist for the U.S. government. Here you can see some photos, some illustrations of Dr. Seuss. Here, buy United States saving bonds and stamps. Don't let them carve those faces on our mountains depicting the Emperor of Japan, who was it, and Hitler. Hideki Tojo. Sorry, Prime Minister, rather, not the Emperor. That was ignorant of me. I need to read a history book. What else? That's a blank sheet of paper. Here we go. Another cartoon by Mr. Dr. Seuss. The Battle of Midway is depicted here as the U.S. is slapping Japan. Notice the Japanese sea monster and what it looks like. It looks just like many of the characters from Dr. Seuss's own books. A little bit of a similarity there with the Grinch. Oh, but also look at the slanty eyes and whiskers. Definitely trying to make it look Japanese. Definitely trying to make him, you know, look like an evildoer. And that's Dr. Seuss for you. And then we have another one here of Adolf's free service of free air. And it shows Adolf Hitler pumping air into the car's tire, and with anti-Roosevelt, anti-Russian, anti-British propaganda. And once again, this is Dr. Seuss urging people to join the war effort, to get America involved in the righteous fight. And so once again, folks, hopefully that was an enlightening version of Kelton Logs. We were able to talk about green eggs and ham, able to show you the other side of Dr. Seuss and his war during the wartime. We're going to come back again, do it live. That was the book review. Thank you very much. We'll see you again.